Hey, everybody. Oh, that mic. Wow, that is a hot one. My name is Doug, and I love movies.
This is Doug Loves Movies.
Coming to you once again from our original home, the UCB Theater in Los Angeles. Franklin Avenue location, of course. It's Tuesday, August 13th, 2019. And, well, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'd like to see 4 or more name tags. Just to make this. She's making one as we speak. Keep working. 1, 2. Is that guy miming one over there? That's an interesting move. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we have more than 4 and another one in progress. So this is going to happen. Okay, go ahead, put them down. Bring the house lights down. Bring them way down. Oh, that's good. Doug Plugs this Thursday and Friday, August 15th and 16th in Austin, Texas. I'm joining forces with Master Pancake Theater to mock movies that I am actually in. It's the Doug Benson Film Festival at the Alamo Drafthouse Ritz in downtown Austin. Yeah, Thursday night we're going to show one movie that I'm in, and Friday night 2 different ones, separate admission for each, but I've been in some great movies and some shitty movies, so it's going to be a mixed bag and a lot of fun. Saturday, Doug Loves Movies. Chelsea, you going to be there back at Flappers in Burbank?
Sure.
She says sure. So that sounds like a yes to me. Flappers in Burbank, Saturday at 4:20, and I got an amazing lineup for that show too. So I'll try to leak some of those names as the week goes on. And Doug Loves Movies returns to Raleigh, North Carolina at Good Nights on Saturday, August 24th at 4:20. I'd like to do some dugouts. I'd like to give a dugout to the makers of the Peanut Butter Falcon. Has anybody seen it yet? An amazing movie I've seen twice, and it's expanding to cities all over the country over the next few weeks. And also a dugout to all the nice people who came to the Doug Loves Movies taping in Houston and didn't, laugh too loud or yell out answers or say, what? Thank you to all those people, because most of them were that. And I will definitely be going back to Houston. I threatened them, like, I'm not going to come here anymore. I'm going to quit the show entirely. But, yeah, it worked out. Don't worry. It's okay, Chelsea. So who brought this bag from Showtime and just stuck it up here with a weird angel has fallen? What is this even? Like, it's supposed to be, you could put a hot thing or a cold thing in it? It's a what?
A corksicle.
A corksicle?
It's like a brand. Yeah, it's like a koozie, buddy.
It's like a koozie, but it's called a corksicle. Oh, you stick the beer in here?
Yeah, I think you put a frozen.
And then what do you do with this top part? Can't put that on top of a beer. Or I guess if it's a can of beer. But would a can of beer fit in there? I don't think so. It's what?
Back from a movie.
All right. Did you guys listen to the Houston show? Did it sound like I want to talk to the audience? I'm just teasing you guys. This is very informal here tonight, of course, especially after that show. But whoever brought this, thank you. And there's no way I'm going to see Angel Has Fallen. I sat through Olympus falling and something else falling. Like, everything's falling around this guy. Like, just get away from him. Seems like an easy solution. It's like Bruce Willis in the Die Hard movies. It's like, oh, here comes that guy where bad stuff happens. Wherever he goes. Let's run. Prize bag. Let's talk about it. I've got... the bag says Good Bowl Enlightened Vietnamese. I think that was in Traverse City. Also in Traverse City, a copy of Traverse City Magazine. Had to grab one of those. I was in Bend, Oregon, and I went to a dispensary there called Aura Grown, and they gave me a nice hat. I'm going to hang on to this, actually. I was at a thing earlier today. Maybe I'll talk about it later. I just put my own stuff in the prize bag and then realized when I'm sorting through it. Oh, this is fun. I was in, where was I when I got this? I think I was in Rosemont, Illinois, in the movie theater where I saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, had these things you can hang from your rearview mirror. It's like a car air freshener with the poster for the movie on it. And then IFC Films is giving me tons of stuff, including Blu-ray of Blue is the Warmest Color, and what I think is a DVD Blu-ray of Mike Birbiglia's movie Sleepwalk with Me, not Sweep Walk with Me. Great movie. And so all of that stuff, plus stuff brought by my 4 guests. Please, everybody, give it up for Clarke Wolfe, Justin Long, Oscar Nunez, and David Lynch. Calm down, you guys. It's going to be cool. They're all backstage in a soundproof room. And, here we go. Here they come. It's kind of like my guests will figure out eventually.
That was actually my fault because I was asking Justin Long to tell me everything about Drag Me to Hell. And I was like listening to all these stories and then I was like, I think we have to go out there now.
Yeah, and you should talk about TV or something back there. Like,
I'm
save the
sorry.
movie conversation for out here, because I want to hear everything about Drag Me to Hell.
It's selfish. I was just going on about
No, it's
I
fine.
wanted to hear it.
It's fine.
I was interested.
I like a panel that's enjoying talking to each other backstage so much that the show doesn't even matter. And because it doesn't. Like, it's all about camaraderie. Camaraderie and fun. Yeah, you guys go in the other room for 7 minutes. I've seen 2 things recently where they have that game 7 minutes in the closet, and both times the kids don't do shit in there.
I don't think...
Yeah, so I all these years I thought, wow, some stuff's really going down during that game, but apparently
When were you
not.
watching that? What was that in?
Today I saw it in a short film. I saw a short film program at the what's it, like the LA Film Festival, or what's going on in LA
Holly
right now?
Shorts?
Holly Shorts, yes.
So they just went in the closet and got kind of awkward with each other?
Yeah, because the other kids forced them in there, and so they're like, oh, what do we do? Do we fuck, or do we just wait until the 7 minutes is up? And of course they waited for the 7 minutes to be up because they're nice kids.
They weren't talking about Sam Raimi movies. That's what I would have been doing.
Drag me to the closet. Also, I forgot to mention I got a Doug Benson pin from Rockin' Pins in the prize bag. But let's meet our guests individually. This is so exciting. I love all these guests and so happy they're here. Starting with the lady on the end there. It's Clarke Wolfe, everybody.
Hey, guys. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. So just right now, just ask Justin something else about Drag Me to Hell.
Oh, okay. Did you... Okay.
No, I don't know.
No, seriously, go ahead.
I feel like this is weird now. Do you think that Christine got what she deserved in the end?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hot takes.
Yeah, she fucked somebody over. And
But did she?
Yeah, I think something about a loan. I'm not really remembering why she did get dragged to hell.
She denied a lady a bank loan.
That's what it was.
But she had a bunch of extensions already. And
So you thought she should have been like ushered to purgatory maybe for a little while?
Yeah, exactly. It should have been called ushered to purgatory.
Yeah, it's a better title. Not as dramatic, maybe.
Sweet trip to purgatory.
Gently,
Light snacks available.
Yeah.
Gently chaperoned.
Just hang out here for a minute. Yeah.
It was severe. It was drastic.
All right. If you think of any more Drag Me to Hell questions, keep them to yourself.
Okay,
All right, the next one, sitting to her right, here he is again. It's been a while. He doesn't even remember doing this show. It's Oscar Nunez, everybody.
Hi. I've done this show before, but the format was different. The mezzanine is gone.
That's true.
It was here. We did it here.
It was
a second
when we used to have a mezzanine here,
and it's different now.
Yeah.
It's good to visit the old UCB.
But thanks for coming back.
Sure, Doug.
I wasn't sure the last time if you had fun or not, so I
don't
just
remember.
Seeing that
It
you're
was-
back, just knowing that you are willing to come back means you must have. You don't have negative.
It wasn't
feelings about
awful. It wasn't awful.
Yeah. That's
That's an endorsement.
that's on my tombstone.
He's indifferent.
It wasn't awful.
It wasn't awful.
It wasn't great.
Could have
either.
been worse.
Yeah. Could have been worse.
But this is, I can't, everybody went crazy when I said this earlier, and I do not blame you because
Yeah.
his movies are, he's made so many amazing, I'm so nervous, so many amazing movies over the years, not just 1 year. I can't speak in front of this man.
No,
It's pretty exciting. David Lynch, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Douglas, it is fantastic to be here. Truly.
Are you actually familiar with the podcast? Like, how did this happen?
I've listened to the marijuana one and enjoyed it a great deal. I just think it's terrific. But when you told me I could come here with these fine people and be able to talk about the joy of transcending 20 minutes twice a day into pure consciousness, a pure creative field, it was just too good to pass up.
I invited you here to do that?
Well, you may not have known that, but we're going to talk about TM plenty.
What's going on with Twin Peaks? Like, you did a season of that for Showtime. Is there going to be more?
Well, Doug, as I said at the Ace Hotel, the signal is starting to come in, but it's hazy. And that's really all I can reveal for now. Don't be a stinker, Douglas. We're here to talk about TM.
I don't think we are.
Not TP.
Oh, well, we can talk about that too if you're having some kind of issue, Justin.
It's just an honor to talk to you about anything.
No, it's incredible. I like Charmin. I like the 3-ply. Don't cheat yourself. That's a great judge of character. If you go to someone's house, especially a rich person, and they have cheap toilet paper, they'll end up fucking you over. They're saying, I don't care about myself or you. It's a character revealer, I swear to God. That, and if somebody mistreats a waitress or a waiter, without fail, if they treat a waiter or waitress poorly, one day they're gonna fuck you over.
So you treat your asshole the way you would treat a waiter or waitress, with respect.
Unless the waiter or waitress is an asshole, yes.
That's Justin Long, everybody.
Look at that.
You've done the show in New York and Austin, Texas, and
Where haven't I done
Paris.
this
Yeah, Paris.
Yeah, but it's
Somalia.
great. It's great to see you here in Los Angeles. Oh, that one was, you know, I mean,
That Mogadishu.
didn't
the
even matter that the
Mogadishu.
crowd sucked. There was so many incoming.
Oh, it's exciting.
Yeah, it was.
They hated
Warzone.
Black Hawk Down there. Oof. You cut this out, right? You edit this?
Yeah, I don't know why I did a whole game based around war movies when I was in Somalia. It seems like I should have changed shit up a little bit, but if you go back and find that episode, you guys you'll find that it's not there. So, Justin, I had the treat of seeing a movie that you were in advance. I saw it in advance twice. And it was directed by my friend Dan Schechter, who's been on this show, and it's called Safe Spaces. And what's the latest with that? How soon are people going to see it?
I think in the fall there's some. So
streaming. So next month.
Next month, yeah.
It's out next month?
Big tentpole IMAX. No, it's one of the little movie you can see. I think it's streaming in October, November. And in fact, you're the reason I did the movie, and I'm so grateful.
Yeah,
I'm
it
so glad
only
I did.
happened because of me, you guys.
He texted me. It was like a simple text. Yeah.
Yeah, I put.
Safe space.
My friend Dan said, "Hey, you know Justin Long?" I was like, "Well, he's been on my podcast a few times. Super nice guy." And he's like, "Well, can you ask him to read my script?" And I did. And you said, "Okay." So I was like, "Oh, this is working out great."
That's how I said it too.
Okay.
I guess I'll do it.
And then, and then you read it and liked it, and then my work was done.
And Fran Drescher played my mom, which was exciting.
I had nothing to do with that.
No, that's right. It was, yeah.
The only thing, like, there's a lot of thank yous in the end credits, and the thank you for me is solely for getting Justin Long to read the script.
Well, thank you.
Because the script had to do the rest of the work.
And that's how how the sausage gets made, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching it right here. This is behind the scenes. This is how things happen up
And
here.
now you've introduced Justin to David Lynch, so you're
that alone is more than worth it.
You're 2 for 2.
What do you think the odds are, David, that you'll cast Justin or anybody on this panel? They're, like you said, they're fine people.
He told me he was a fan of The Office.
Well, who wasn't, Oscar? You were just terrific on there. There was true pathos on that television show. My God.
Wasn't The Office like maybe a little too quickly paced for you, though?
Well, I don't, no. I enjoyed it. I would sit out back and put it on and watch Oscar and, of course, David Koechner and all those other fantastic people. And I would always say when I'm watching The Office, I'd wear cheap socks because they're going to get knocked right off.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Don't fuck up your expensive socks. Well, speaking of expensive socks, I don't know what you brought, but I can't wait to see what David Lynch would bring for the prize bag. But let's start with you, Justin. What do you have
I got a bunch of
to
stuff
give
in
away
here.
today? A bunch of stuff.
Because we're in Hollywood.
Oh, use your microphone now.
I have a Hollywood shirt.
It just says Hollywood on it?
Yeah. Well, we're in
Wow.
Hollywood. I got a
Look
couple.
at that. Authentic.
Yeah. I went to Amoeba the other day, and I was stoned at Amoeba is difficult for me. I just bought so many DVDs, and I realized that I already had a few, so I'm going to give these one of my favorite movies. And Mike Myers, can't go wrong with that.
You got us. There's people listening to this.
Oh, right, podcast, right. So one is a thing. And it's,
How's your podcast going? Do you just do that on your show? Oh, there's this and the other thing.
I'm pulling another
I'm
thing.
just
in the
holding
back.
shit up. You don't know what it is.
I'm
Don't
putting it
worry
on a
about
table. It's Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yes.
Those aren't pillows.
Oh, yeah, it's the Those Aren't Pillows edition, and it's got a deleted scene, which I haven't seen, so I'm excited to see that. Tribute to John Candy Express. And the best of Mike Myers, including Dieter, my favorite character. And this is Where the Light Is, a John Mayer live DVD. Went to high school with John Mayer, and
that's when he gave you that?
No, yeah. As he said, one day this will be worth something. About this, caramel popcorn.
Look
From
at that.
Jones on third.
It's so good.
And then I did my friend John Hodgman, with whom I did those Mac commercials. I almost said PC commercials. And I signed it. PC is a better writer than me. Love Mac. It's sort of a self-referential gift. John gave it to me. I'm giving it to you. And just to prove that I have many very cool friends. My friend Zoe Deschanel gave me this. It's a She and Him vinyl, and I'm giving it to the bag.
I gotta say, most people don't bring in stuff brought in that was given to them by other cool people.
Yeah, it's an excuse to name drop. Really.
But also, they'll be able to name drop when they're showing people all these items. They probably won't even mention you.
No, I hope
But
not.
this is straight from Zoe Deschanel.
This Hollywood shirt came right from Zoe Deschanel. Cool.
Yeah, just not that into you. Okay, so thank you for bringing all that.
Thank you for having me.
Here we are. We're at the point where we're going to find out what... I mean, someone told you there's a prize bag, or I guess have you
I
heard the
came
show?
prepared, Doug. I completely came prepared. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Catching the Big Fish. And if you want an intro to transcendental meditation, if you are tired of wearing the rubber clown suit of despair every day, this book is a fantastic intro. It's called Catching the Big Fish. And that's because up here at the surface, there's tiny little fish, Doug. They're little minnows. But when you transcend and get lower, there are giant fishes. And friends, this is a metaphor. There are giant fishes of creativity. There are sharks. There are seals. There are porpoises. There's everything you'll ever need to see there. And that's the beginning of this book. And we're hoping we can have you get interested in this book and then go to the David Lynch Foundation on Highland Avenue. Okay?
Yeah.
We want you to go.
You want us to go there right now?
No, I'm going to go there after the show. Anybody's welcome to come. I also have some incredibly collectible Twin Peaks 8x10s. There's about 50 of these made for Comic-Con, and about 49 of them are left. So you all can enjoy this incredible prize package and actually change your life starting tonight or tomorrow if you want to.
That's fantastic. Oscar, what do you got for us?
Well, first, Mr. Lynch, my wife and I went to the TM Center in Los Feliz, and we're members. We signed up for.
Are you
the thing.
kidding?
Yeah,
Oscar, that is
done it longer.
fantastic.
Yeah. I've only done it a couple times, but I should do it more. But the couple of times I did it does make me feel better. It feels more restful than a nap, than a regular nap.
Well, Oscar, it's really funny you should bring this up because what it's doing is having the stress actually physically leave your body. There is stress. We are reducing cortisol levels right there on Highland Avenue. There is science to back this up, and we're so excited you are there. What is your mantra?
I can't say that.
You just passed test number 1. Look at that, everybody. Oscar Nunez.
It's 20 minutes. It's not easy. They want you to do 20 minutes.
Well, we'd love you to do 20 with the
start.
mantra and a cooling off period of 5 minutes without. And the science shows that's where a lot of the benefit comes.
Yeah.
You'll start having weird as hell memories from childhood come up. That's the trauma being released in your body, Oscar Nunez.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
It's not doing any harm.
Well, that's all we
tell.
can add. We're going to put that on a T-shirt. TM, it's not doing any harm.
I bought a mug from the office. I said to my wife's like, you have to bring something. I'm like, what do we have? And so I had a mug. I looked through the thing, and I'll sign it. Whoever. It's
Oh, okay.
name,
Whoever wins,
right? Their name.
we'll get him a
put their name on
Sharpie
it.
and you'll write on it, but it says Dunder Mifflin on it. It's
the whole
an
thing.
awesome mug from Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect. And Clarke, what do you have for us?
Well, I feel like everybody brought something like straight from a very important person tonight. So I have Supergirl's cape. Yes.
She gave that to you?
She did. It was so nice. She's a doll, I gotta tell you. And this cape in particular, you can hang on the back of your chair. Supergirl has a lot of chair needs.
Any chair?
Any chair.
Wait,
A super chair.
A super
there
chair.
are capes that can't be draped on a chair? They seem very drapeable.
Listen, I don't make the rules, Doug. All right, and I also, since so I love horror movies, and basically when 4th of July is over, it's Halloween for me. So I brought you all Annabelle Creation on Blu-ray, which a lot of people really liked. And I remember when David Sandberg was brought Annabelle and sat in your
Yeah,
audience.
Annabelle was his goddamn name tag.
I know. It was. I remember being on the stage and seeing Annabelle, and then being like, "That's David Sandberg," and I nerded out a little. But anyway, this one's fine. Annabelle in the Basement, or Comes Home, which just came out, I actually really liked, so I like that one. And It Chapter 1, because we're all getting ready for It Chapter 2, which I'm very excited about. And since this is a Blu-ray, you can watch this really great behind-the-scenes thing with Bill Skarsgård, and they actually show you that Bill Skarsgård can contort his mouth into that weird Pennywise thing that he does. Like, he actually does that. And also his eyeball, you know how like for nerds in here who are like pay attention to this stuff, you know how Pennywise's eyeball kind of like rolls a little bit? That's Bill Skarsgård doing that. He can fucking do it. It's really cool. So anyway, physical media is important, and watch the behind the scenes on your Blu-rays. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Did you really go to high school with John Mayer?
I knew you've been thinking about that the whole time. You've been meditating on that the entire time.
Truly, Justin, that's fantastic. That is a talented young man.
Thank you.
Well, pass it on to him.
Wow, you will believe a chair cape can fly. It literally says chair cape on it. I fucking love that. It's a Supergirl chair cape, not suitable for wearing around your neck.
Chairs
Put it on a chair and watch it fly.
Is this it, Doug?
What do you mean?
The show?
Is this a show?
That's the whole show. We get a whole bag of shit. I go home, start typing up it. You know, I log
There's
into
no
eBay.
papers and no pencils. There's nothing to write on. What do we do?
What do you don't have to write anything. You're gonna answer questions.
Okay.
Yeah. I start with a real easy one that still stumps some of my guests. We'll see how it works with Justin. Justin Long, don't lie to us. What was the last movie you saw?
Apocalypse Now. I saw it last night. Were you there? Oh my God.
Is this what they're calling the final cut?
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's like 180 minutes or 153 minutes, I think. And
I don't know.
yeah,
That's
2.5 hours ish.
Oh yeah, you must have seen it too.
No, I just saw the ads for it because I was like, oh, I think I'd do that. Was it worthwhile
It was
for
incredible, and yeah, it was amazing. And Coppola and Martin Sheen and Albert Hall and Fishburne were all there. Did a Q&A afterwards. It was fucking incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they get Brando?
I didn't know you before tonight.
Why wasn't
I would've invited you.
Why wasn't Brando there?
Yeah, that's a good question. He's a diva.
Is that why?
Yeah, they probably couldn't get him.
I haven't heard anything about him in a long time. So
Doug, I have some horrible news for you. We'll wait till after the show. I don't want to bring this thing down.
Okay.
I think he was pissed they didn't ask him to
appreciate
be Jor-El in the new Superman movies. Protesting.
Okay.
We should have given him the chair cape. He would have felt a lot better.
Great answer, Justin. David Lynch.
Thanks.
What was the last movie you saw, sir?
Well, I got 2 kids to put in Netflix in my concrete room. And I was able to watch Bob Dylan and the Rolling Thunder Review from 1976, and I thought it was absolutely fantastic.
I hear it's good.
It's good.
Directed
and Justin,
by,
you may know they're messing with people. It's not a straight documentary.
That's what I was going to ask. Have you guys seen this? Do you know?
It's Scorsese, right?
It's Scorsese, but then I heard it's sort of like pseudo-mockumentary, and I'm trying to figure out which parts are
He
made
never
up.
dated Sharon Stone.
That I heard, yeah.
It didn't happen.
But a lot of that stuff is true, right? That in the documentary, it's weird. It's like
Why are they doing that?
I don't know. It really bothered me because
Justin, I'm asking you.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll tell you why.
I watched half of it, then I stopped. I'm like, Go
He's
ahead.
messing
Go ahead,
with
Mr.
you.
Lynch.
He's an ascended Andy Kaufman. He's doing a bit. It's a mad performance art to another level, combining kabukiism.
Bobby or Martin? Bobby or Martin?
There is
Bob Dylan or Martin?
Bob Dylan. He's performing. It's some of the best improvisation I've seen. The scene where he's talking about the different characters, it's not true. But he's doing some weird acting, not unlike Masked and Anonymous. Larry Charles, underrated as heck.
David Lynch is bringing it tonight. I love it. One time I met you, and do you remember you used to draw like a weekly cartoon strip where every picture, the strip was the same every time, you just change what's in the coming out of a thought bubble, coming out of a window at the end?
In the Los Angeles Weekly, sure.
Yeah, it was called The Angriest Dog in the World.
Yes.
And the first panel would just say that it is about a dog that's so angry he's stricken by rigor mortis and can't move.
Straining at the leash.
Yeah, he's straining at the leash. It's 3 panels of him straining at the leash, and then the 4th panel is people talking inside the house, and they're just saying stuff like, "Did you do the laundry? No, you do it." And that's the whole strip. And one week he did one where the people weren't talking inside the house. And so I clipped that one out and saved it. And then when I met you the first time, I asked you to sign it, and you looked at it, and you were just like, yeah, and signed it, but like you weren't like impressed that I picked out the one where there was no dialogue.
Well, I didn't understand the nuance then. I didn't understand who you were. Now I know.
Yeah, I was just a fan saying, sign this comic strip of yours that I tore out of the LA Weekly.
Well, you can see how that might be scary. The great thing about that LA Weekly, it was free. You could walk up to any newsstand and just grab as many as you wanted. I'd grab 8, 9, 10, never got caught.
It's still around, Mr. Lynch. It's still...
Well, it's been sold. It's a great deal thinner. It's now owned by marijuana lobbyist lawyers, and I'm hoping they bring it back. Well, no, I didn't mean to bring the room down again.
But Mr. Lynch, you must get asked to sign a lot of strange things, I imagine.
Well, I got asked to sign a woodland creature about a week and a half ago. No problem. He was very friendly. Named Pierre.
Where did you sign it? How'd you sign it?
I signed it right on his snout, Justin. And he was okay with it. Thank God.
Thank.
Here I sit.
Yeah.
Could have turned two different ways. You got to tell John Mayer about this.
Oh, I can't wait to.
Truly.
That goes without saying.
I can't imagine what he was like in like a shop or a chemistry class. He had to be a cut up.
I remember him being a little shy, like surprisingly shy. Now, given his persona now.
Well, now he's on the road with Dave Chappelle. The two of them do a remarkable deal together, I've heard.
God, you know so much about pop culture, Mr. Lynch. I'm so
Well, you
impressed.
got to be a participant.
Yeah.
Mr. Lynch, did you do the weather on the radio?
I briefly did
You
the
did,
weather
right? I
on
remember hearing your voice.
davidlynch.com.
Yes, I remember hearing your voice.
It's going to be hot tomorrow, friends. 90 degrees with a 100% chance of hopelessness.
What was the last movie you saw?
Bob Dylan and the Rolling...
I'm moving on to Oscar.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I didn't give direct eye contact to Oscar when I asked that.
I started to watch that, and then I watched. I was watching John Lennon, The Sky Above Us. I was right before coming over here, but I watched Brightburn or Burn.
Oh yeah, Brightburn.
Brightburn, because David Denman's in it. My friend from The Office, he was in it,
okay.
so I watched that.
You're friends with him after how he treated Pam? But Brightburn is that's
Brightburn.
James Gunn, right?
Yeah,
David
his brother.
Yarovesky
Yeah, I got to see
directed
that.
it.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah. You guys know but this panel knows everything.
Yeah.
I'm friends with Yarvo. That's
I'm not going to get anything past this panel. But what was your last movie, Clark?
I watched for the show I'm on, DC Daily, Constantine, Francis Lawrence's Constantine today. I gave it a rewatch. It's on the DC Universe platform, and I love that movie. I know that Keanu Reeves is not Cockney or British, but I think it's really good. I think
He tries to do an accent?
No.
Oh, okay.
But
He Costners it. He's just like, fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm
yes.
Keanu. I'll just talk like me.
That's exactly right. I did notice, however, that most of the supporting actors around him are English, like they're British. So I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. But anyway.
Oh, Constantine.
Exactly. Gavin Rossdale.
Why don't you speak like us?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm doing my own thing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And now Justin, he's doing Wick, but he is Wick. He was on Ellen DeGeneres, and he's the guy.
What's that line from John Wick?
People say I'm something or other. People say I'm back. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Very good. Yeah, that's very nice. All right. This is the part of the show where I say, turn it off, Bert. Let the games begin. We've got name tags. So many name tags. And each of you has to go select the one. There's a guy with money over there. You have to select the one that speaks to you and bring it back to your seat. Very polite process.
Here we go, Oscar.
Oscar's excited because the back of his name tag says positive energy. Justin, who are you playing on behalf of?
I am playing on behalf of Mitch. No, don't read that. Right?
I mean,
That's right.
we haven't done the
forgot.
shitheads thing for a while, but
Okay.
he wants us to say Mitch McConnell's a shithead.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't have a
right.
problem with that.
it's been
Agreed.
Yeah, Somalia seems
Yeah.
like forever ago. David, yes, of course.
Dog Dave.
Dog Dave. After I
Afternoon.
love a good pun. That's a really good pun, and I love the movie.
Yeah,
so how
great
can you
movie.
go wrong? Dog Dave Afternoon.
Yesterday was John Cazale's birthday.
Was it?
John Cazale, one of the most fantastic actors who's ever lived. We love him.
Yeah. He was in 5 movies, and all 5 of them were nominated for Best Picture by the Oscars. Oscar.
And the line,
They're
wild,
they're Oscar's 5 favorite movies.
Oh, you nominated all of them.
I nominated, but Apocalypse Now is in my top 5 movies.
Oh, so it's Oscar. It's in the Oscar contention.
But yes, but Casal, he left us too early.
Yeah.
He was. They took us.
There's very few that are like him and James Dean, where like everything they were in just was a classic.
Yeah.
It's it doesn't happen very often, but boys, he was great.
and the line Wyoming was improvised by him. His famous line in Dog Day Afternoon, he improvised that, which I don't like improv on my sets. I would have told him, Mr. Cazale, do we have to send you to the principal's office? That's what I said to James Belushi. And that's very real.
Oh, Belush. So who are you playing on behalf of there?
I am playing for the right Steve. There we go.
Excellent work, Steve. What do you got, Oscar?
The Scott lot.
You got some Donettis and some Tito's.
Some vodka.
Looks like a pre-rolled joint there on there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You enjoy all those things?
The vodka, yes, and the donuts.
Okay. Well, just,
You have to rank them.
Those are yours to keep if you want.
Absolutely.
Okay. And Clarke?
I am okay. So state and Maine.
My last name.
Which one?
Maine.
State and Maine. One of them's my last name.
Last name's Ann.
Don't worry about
All
it.
right, so I'm playing for Mr. Maine.
Okay.
And he put all of us, except for you, Mr. Lynch.
He was a mystery.
He didn't know you
yeah.
were coming.
It was a
'cause
question mark
surprise.
for him.
So in your place is the lovely departed Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh,
But all the rest of us are on
Speaking
here.
of.
boy, I was watching Boogie Nights.
Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot.
He says like 6 times. Oh my god, he's amazing.
So you work on the movies? Because I did too, so whatever.
Could you do Philip Seymour Hoffman like in any movie, or only the ones you really know?
When
well?
this is a quick story, you can cut it out. But when I met him, I was doing Galaxy Quest 20 years ago, and Sam Rockwell was in the movie. And Sam said, my buddy Phil is coming to set." And I knew that he knew Phil, and I was in that, and I was just obsessed. I just left school, and I was obsessed with Boogie Nights and Happiness and all those. I was just the biggest fan, and I was so nervous to be around him. And that night, Sam was trying to get me to do, hey, Phil, Justin does a great impression of you. Oh my God, you gotta see this. And I got too nervous to do it. And
That's so weird.
we were at El Compadre on Sunset, and we started drinking, and I got drunk enough to the point where I just out of nowhere was like, okay, I'll do it. Just like unsolicited, and I did it for him, and everybody was laughing, and I remember him saying, "No, well, that's just me from Boogie Nights. That's not how I sound." And his friends were like, "Yeah, this guy is okay," and he's like, "Nah, that's just me from Boogie Nights."
I like it.
It was the best.
Yeah. Yeah, he was great.
We lost him too early. He was...
Did we say that already?
We've said it twice now.
I mean, he's gonna remain lost too early.
Yeah.
So that sentiment's never gonna change.
Yeah.
Everyone in here is going to pass away.
That's right.
Well, that's
true.
That's a really strong.
As is everyone listening to this at home or in your car.
You at home are all going to pass away. What
right
are you
back.
going to do right now?
So we should live in the now. We should transcend this life.
Justin, I sure like you.
Put me in a movie, please, Mr. Winch.
Let's start with a new game.
Does that work, Justin? Did that ever work?
I'm
That's what I do
intrigued.
with-
No, I saw something there. Just a glimmer of a little piece of something I could maybe mold into something else.
Yeah, desperation.
I don't hate that. We don't run from trauma at my house.
This is a game called We're All Gonna Die, and no, this is called Characters Welcome. Yeah. Everyone on this panel has played numerous characters. Even David Lynch, you were so great in Lucky with Harry Dean Stanton.
Wasn't that fantastic?
Yeah.
Well, truly. I mean, that was to be with Harry Dean near the end. It just doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah.
And then we honored him at the Ace Hotel, and we brought in a mariachi band and Jonathan Depp, and he was absolutely fantastic.
We lost Harry Dean too soon. Don't you think?
Well, that's subjective on the whole. We're going to die.
I was gonna say, I think that was just about that one's.
Was about right?
It was okay. That wasn't too soon. Somewhere too soon. Somewhere that
Yeah.
was.
Lucky,
By the way,
Lucky was a
R.I.P.
good title. He's lucky to still be alive.
This is not funny, but R.I.P. Rip Torn.
Yeah.
Has anyone made the? It's not a joke. I mean,
No,
it's sad.
I really had to really carefully craft my tweet when he
Yeah.
passed away because it just seems like
Yeah.
you're making fun of him to say R.I.P. Torn.
Yeah.
but that's basically what you're doing when you say R.I.P. Rip.
His parents must have
Torn.
known that would happen someday.
But I I saw a few minutes of Men
It's a
in
long
Black
setup.
the other day, and boy, he's anything he shows up in. He's so good.
R.I.P. and M&B.
All right. Well, you know what, you guys? I could talk about the most recent deaths of in show business, but instead we're going to try to celebrate the living.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. This game, Characters Welcome. All of you just have your microphones ready because you can just guess as often as you like. As I list off the character names, you know, there's odd character names, you know, in the end credits of a movie. What's like one of your weird ones, Mr. Lynch? You're always like, you know, have somebody in the titles that's like guy who likes pie or something like that.
Oh, sure. Guy in the big hat.
Yes, there you
That's
go.
right.
See, I knew
But
you'd have
then
a
you
perfect
know who it
example.
is, and that actor, people are like, that's the SOB in the big hat. It helps him. Might help him get more work. You get very specific. Not enough specificity in the world today, Doug.
Well, I think you're going to like some of these in this one because whoever made this movie got some real specific credits in the end titles. So just like I said, guess as often as you like, and first person to get it right wins. Traveler. There's just a character called Traveler. Then there's another one called Red. Man in Gents Room.
And we're guessing the actor?
No, the name of the film.
Oh.
Cable guy?
That has these parts in it.
Oh.
These roles, these characters are all in the same film. Someone called Good Witch. Yeah.
Wizard of Oz.
I wonder where that Men in Gents
Oh.
Room scene went in
Is
Wizard
it-
of Oz, if that was the answer.
Is it Lost Highway?
No. But that's interesting that you'd guess a movie
It's a fantastic movie.
Oh,
Mr. Lynch made.
is it Wild at Heart?
That is correct! I tried to discourage you by, oh, no, that's not it. Don't go down that road. That's a lost
A
highway.
yellow brick road.
But yeah, you did it. Why didn't you
good.
recognize it?
Well, I that period of time is kind of hazy for me. I remember Cow and Laura Dern, and then it took me about 2.5 years to get over working with Robert Blake, if we're going to talk shop.
Mr. Lynch, what was it like working with Nick Cage on that movie?
Well, Nicolas Cage is absolutely fantastic. Nicolas Cage believes actors are shamans. There's a book called The Way of the Actor, Pseudopsychology, that what we thought shamans were actors, and Nick Cage is deep in all this.
Wow.
I like Nick Cave, too. He's also a shamanic shapeshifter. Absolutely incredible, friends. Those two should collaborate, huh? Cage.
Yes, they should.
They should have a cage match.
Right?
Cage match in a cave.
So the aforementioned Nick Cage played Sailor Ripley in the film, and Laura Dern was Lula, and in one of his creepiest roles, which is saying a lot, Willem Dafoe was Bobby Peru.
So good.
And do you know the story of his teeth? We cast him. He did
He's
not.
got fucked up teeth in that movie.
Well, he
does.
sure does, and he didn't know he was going to get it. And then I looked at him and I said, Willem, you're going to get some teeth, boy. And we took him in and got him those teeth. And he incorporated all of it, and he was terrifying. And I would have nightmares and then just wake up and thank him.
All right, well, so all that means, since Clarke got that one, is she gets to go first in our next game, and it's a brand new game. We haven't played this one before. It's called Doctor. And here's how it works. Yeah, there's an ellipses in the name of this game.
I'm ready.
I'm going to go to you one at a time. We'll start with Clarke, then we'll go to Oscar, David, Justin. Just come straight at you with it. I'll name a movie. I'll name an actor. And then you tell me if that movie that actor is in is.
Okay.
You get 3 choices. Okay. Is that actor in Dr. Detroit, Dr. Giggles, or Doc Hollywood?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I brought a hard game because I knew what a great panel I had tonight. And also, you got a 1 in 3 shot of getting it right.
That's okay.
Yeah. If you don't get it right, though, it moves on to Oscar.
Okay.
And the third person in a row, if the two people miss, that's like a free point. Yeah. James Brown, Clark. Detroit, Hollywood, or...
Detroit.
That's correct. Oscar?
Yes.
George Hamilton.
What are my choices again?
Giggles, Hollywood, or Detroit. They're all doctors.
George Hamilton.
That is correct. That's the name I said.
I'm breaking it down. He
Okay, break it
lives in
down.
Beverly Hills. He doesn't want to travel far from home. He likes to stay close to his tanning beds and his cigar stores and all. I'm going to say Hollywood because it's close to Beverly Hills.
Well, that is some interesting logic. Because that film takes place outside of Hollywood. That's why they call him Doc Hollywood, because he's from California. But you're right, it's Doc Hollywood.
Ah. Thank you. Thank you, Clark.
David,
Yeah.
are you familiar with an actress named Glenn Headley?
That's Doc Hollywood. No. Zhivago.
That just sounds like something someone would say when they're, when they miss a question. Zhivago!
Doolittle 2.
Looking for a hotel? Try Zhivago. Justin?
I would say Giggles.
You would? That's incorrect.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah. Clark,
Yeah.
now it's a memory game.
Well, he said Zhivago, right?
No, that was his second guess. Zhivago is not even an option. I promise you, I won't say Omar Sharif or a mound of snow.
Okay, got
The stars of Dr. Zhivago. Oh, wait, Julie Christie was in that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a memory game. Gosh.
Detroit, Hollywood, or Giggles?
Giggles. Is that what you just said?
She said that, I think.
No, she's in Dr. Detroit.
Oh, no.
There is some fantastic urban decay in Detroit. If you ever want to tour around there, they light houses on fire. And it's as inspiring a thing as you can see. It's coming back now, though, but hopefully not too quick, and you can get out there and see it.
Oscar, Detroit, Giggles, or Hollywood? Fran Drescher. Currently starring as Justin's mom in Safe Spaces.
Giggles.
No.
Detroit.
That is correct. Oh, such an exciting competition. Justin, which one of those was Doug E. Doug in?
Doug E. Doug.
Dougie Doug.
Shit. Doug E. Doug. Not fresh. Not okay. Doug E.
Not
Doug.
Dougie Fresh. I mean, I get mixed up with both of these guys.
God
But
damn.
Dougie Doug.
Well, it's a Doug E. Doug world, so I'm just sorry. So I'm just gonna have to say.
You just live in it.
Fucking Detroit.
No.
Hollywood?
No. Oscar.
Giggles.
Giggles is right! Oscar's on the board. All right, we're back to Mr. David Lynch. Holly Marie Combs.
Holly Marie Combs was on Picket Fences.
She was?
For sure.
She was also one of the sisters on Charmed.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm going to say Hollywood.
No.
God.
Justin?
Detroit.
Huh? Which one was that? Nope. Clark?
Is it Giggles?
Yes, it is. Dr. Giggles. All right, so Clark wins. Clark wins that game. Yeah.
We're on a roll, Mr. Maine.
Yeah. We had a tiebreaker. It was Bridget Fonda. Do you guys remember which one she was in?
Hollywood.
Doc Hollywood, yeah. What happened to her, Justin?
For me? Is this to me? She I think just wanted to do other things. She's
Like what?
She wanted to garden and have a family and live upstate and catch butterflies in a net. I don't know.
That's not enough for me.
No, sorry.
I bet they just stopped hiring her.
No.
Very few want to do other things.
She maybe got in trouble with somebody. There was a point of no return where she felt like she couldn't come back. Yeah, thank you.
Now we're getting warm, I think.
All right, well.
We lost her too. So.
Yeah, we lost her.
Julie Warner? Was that the girl in that?
In Doc Hollywood, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Julie Warner was the main girl. And she's a very nice lady, but she's also like super tiny, so like she was good. She was Michael J. Fox sized, yeah. Yeah. But that's a cute movie. I haven't seen it in a while, but Woody Harrelson. Yeah. David Ogden Stiers from
Francis
MASH.
Stiers.
Mm-hmm. All right. One more game to determine our winner for the first time that this show has been at 8 o'clock on Tuesday night here at UCB. I'm very excited about this time slot.
Sans mezzanine.
We're going to play a game called Bennington. That doesn't really explain what it is, but our friend Ron Bennington suggested this game, and I love it. And who won that last one? Clark won that last one. Okay. So Clark is going to go first this time. We'll switch the order around because I like to do that. So it's going to go to Justin, then David, then Oscar. And each one of you will get a chance to go first in this game, and it'll rotate. So hopefully I'll do this right. But Clark starts us off. I'm going to name an actor. All you got to do is try to guess what you think. You want their number one movie of all time, according to Box Office Mojo, after adjusting for inflation, North American box office. Yeah. So it's
continent that counts.
That's a lot of qualifiers.
you just got to think of the biggest movies that the person I'm naming has been in, and if you name one that's in the top 3, you get points.
Okay.
1 point for number 3, 2 for 2, 3 for 1, and there's no wrong answers except for incorrect answers. So we'll start with you, Clark, and all you got to do is tell me what's in the top 3 films in the career of Christina Applegate.
Oh. I'm gonna go The Sweetest Thing. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Got somebody in the audience has totally got your back on that. Justin?
I'm going to say, as a little cheating, but Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel.
Why is that cheating?
Well, I was in the movie. I don't want to brag. It's not something you should brag about, I guess. I was in the Squeakquel.
Yeah, I mean, this is all just to see if you would admit to being in it, and you did.
Thanks a lot.
Mr. Lynch?
How competitive I am.
Well, I have to say, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, which features an absolutely fantastic supporting performance by our dear Kimmy Robertson. She's in Lucy, the secretary from Twin Peaks, is
We love her.
fantastic in that.
She's great.
And that's an iconic movie. Because I don't know if they go away and the babysitter dies.
Gone too soon.
Spoiler alert.
There's real trauma in this movie, and it's something we can all work through together.
The babysitter died too soon. Is that the dishes are done, man? Is that where that's from?
Yes.
That is, Justin.
That's the only part of that.
Iconic line.
Yeah.
Oscar, what do you think? They really picked away at the Christina Applegate titles, but
This
do
is
you
the
have
girl.
one?
This is the girl from Married with Children. And she's in debt to me now. Is she?
Yes.
No.
She's in debt to me. Is that she's in debt?
She
to me?
is?
With Linda Cardellini.
It's that, but this is a TV. That's TV. You want
Correct.
movies.
Oh, I see.
Doug loves movies.
Now I get it.
Doug Tolerates TV is another show. Yeah.
It's a whole other show. I
No,
don't know.
it's called Doug
What
Loves
was she-
TV
what was she
more.
in?
TV's so much better
What, is she,
lately.
what has she done?
Yeah, that's a tough one. She had her own show for a while.
Someone is just repeating the sweetest thing.
Sweetest thing, babysitter.
We've established Sweetest Thing.
She
is the
wasn't in
movie
Mean
she's
Girls.
in.
She wasn't in Mean Girls.
No,
she
we
wasn't
can't.
in that.
Yeah, well, you can just pass.
I'll pass.
Yeah, we'll get back to you on the next one. All right, coming in at number 3. Were you about to say it? Anchorman 2. The legend continues.
She was in Anchorman.
Yeah. But Anchorman did not make her top 3, the original Anchorman.
'Cause
No,
it
there was the
was
sequel
not
made more.
successful.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Anchorman was like Austin Powers or some of the comedies that became popular on home video, and then the sequel did great.
I got cut out of Anchorman and they never told me. And I went to the premiere with my friends and I've been saying, I'm in this and this is exciting. And I was Fred Willard's son, whom he keeps
Referring
referencing.
to.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and my son did this. And I'm like, oh, any minute now they're going to,
Damn it, Justin.
eating popcorn, really excited. And credits. I'm like, maybe they saved it for like a final little tag.
Maybe
Someone
I'm the
would've-
post-credit scene. Me and Nick Fury.
Surely someone would have.
I was a cop on a horse that waved to them when they were littering and walking through the park. It wasn't even needed. Yeah.
Where did it but make it into that Wake Up Ron Burgundy, right? Do you guys it's that they
Yeah.
released it on DVD, like there was like a whole
There's a lot
movie
of Jason
cut
Schwartzman and
footage.
Heavy D. They shot Maya Rudolph. They shot weeks. And all of it got kind
They
of.
killed all of those people?
Gone too soon. Gone too soon.
All right, so coming in at number 2 is, of course, I can't believe no one got this, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Chipwrecked. The third in the series. And then coming in at number 1, and Justin knew it because he's in it, Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel!
Thank you.
Sweetest Thing was number 4.
Sweetest
we
Thing had
just
to be.
missed it.
No, that movie didn't do very well. But Justin is, Justin's got a hot start, but anything could happen at this point. Justin gets to go first in this next round, so that's worked out okay for you. Justin, the films of Anna Faris.
Okay.
What's this? What do you think?
Okay.
Top 3. Go for
Top-
number 1 if you can. What's her biggest movie?
Shit. Okay, number 1, I would say.
Are you gonna name any men actors?
Whoa, Oscar. Time is not up. Time is still ticking along.
You better be really careful, buddy. It's a new era.
Scary movie. I'm gonna say scary movie. I'm gonna say scary movie 2.
Okay. Mr. Lynch?
The House Bunny.
That's a,
I just wanted to hear you say it, to be honest. Justin's going to have a great David Lynch impression when he leaves here. Oscar.
I know who she is, I think.
Oscar.
she's a female actress.
She's a female.
Unfortunately.
She's one of those lady actors.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. The Scott
Oh,
lot.
that's all right.
I
That's
don't
okay.
know. I don't know.
You'll still have as many points as several other people on the panel.
Go ahead, Clark.
Okay. So she has a cameo in 22 Jump Street.
Okay.
And
That did pretty well.
yeah, I don't know if she was credited though.
Yeah, I'll tell you this about Box Office Mojo.
Yeah.
They don't know either. I mean, they
Okay.
sometimes list cameos, sometimes don't. It's a little uneven, so...
Okay, then I'm going to say Just Friends.
Okay.
It might not have. Again, these are things that I guess are popular on cable.
Yeah, well, that's part of the thing. Is it's kind of a shame
Yeah.
that those aren't her top 3 movies. Any of those ones that you named.
Really?
Could have gone to Squeak Wool again.
Yeah. You went Scary Movie 2, right?
Yeah, I shouldn't have.
Yeah. Coming in at number 3, Scary Movie 3.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, coming in at number 2, Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeak Wool. And number 1, just straight up Scary Movie.
Ah. No. I meant Scary Movie as well, too.
Yeah, well,
Like Teen Wolf 2.
You blew it, son. But now,
I deserve that.
yeah, but that was great because it's, I love
Hubris.
that it,
Not even the
it looked like you were
house
gonna run away with this thing because you know the chipmunks. You are a chipmunk. How does that work in the first one? That they in the credits it lists the guy who plays Alvin and then you also play Alvin. What's the difference? Like, is the real Alvin? Is there like a man Alvin, like
Who's
a
in the
living
little
person,
suit? Who's in the suit? The tiny little.
or because Jason Lee's the Dave Seville guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a weird credit for another Alvin
Really?
on IMDb. Yeah.
I know a buddy of mine played Donatello in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and they had him do all Leaf Tilden. They had him do all the he did all the dialogue and everything, and then they dubbed his voice with I think Corey Feldman. He was very disappointed.
Yeah,
Not a great
well.
story, but somewhat applicable. It's all right. Bad story, Tourette's.
But you're in the lead still with 3 points. Everyone else needs to get on the board. We're starting with you, Mr. Lynch. The films of Zachary Levi.
Boy, I'm sorry. He's just not hit my radar yet.
It can happen. Yeah.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeak Wolf.
See, that's a great way to play. It's like you took all this information you've been getting and went, let's keep going with that.
I'm an adjuster.
Yeah.
It's that 20 minutes twice a day.
Oscar, do you know who this gentleman is? He is a man.
Is he Shazam?
Yes, he is.
I'll say Shazam.
Yeah, Shazam. Clark?
I'm gonna say Thor: The Dark World.
Ooh, that's a great one. And then Justin.
I know him.
Huh?
I know this guy. I've spoken to him.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, he's very nice guy.
I saw him on Broadway.
Oh, on the Broadway.
He can sing.
He can sing.
Good singer.
Oh no!
What happened?
I know what the big movie is now.
Oh shit! I thought you got all upset about that I saw him on Broadway.
I thought she was going to start
Voice
singing.
Entangled, I want to say.
That's what she just thought of. Tangled. That's what you're going with. All right. Coming in at number 4. Shazam.
What?
Yeah, because it's been big, but
It's a good movie.
yeah,
I
but
liked
it's,
it.
it's a little too recent to make crack his top 3. Number 3, Thor: The Dark World. Yeah, so that's worth 1 point. And then coming in at number 2 for Zach Levi, Tangled. Yeah, so that's worth 2 points for Justin. And then number 1, Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeak Wool. David Lynch is on the board with 3.
You see what happened there was I had no clue, and it just came to me, and that's truly from dipping into consciousness.
It's smart.
That's it. And we also know another legend that said positive energy. Brody Stevens,
Yeah.
one of the true
Yeah.
greats of this world.
I really love how much you know about all the arts.
I got a lot of free time.
Yeah, I saw that documentary where you just watch you paint.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, that's.
And then I'll tell you, if you want to beat the system, what I do now is I just urinate in the sink. And this is real. Yeah, I go in the sink. You don't have to go to another room. You don't have to waste water. You're going to turn that water on anyway. And
all
they put
right,
this in an interview.
I don't know about that, but I think I think you're great. So maybe I'll
He's not wrong.
maybe I'll
I've been wrong so far.
yeah. So maybe yeah. Here we go.
Do you do everything in the sink? Just urinate. You don't.
Mostly that.
Just-
Yeah, I mean,
A number 2 situation has to stay.
9 out of 10 times.
Good.
But the 1 out of 10 is 2. You're not a math guy, are you, Doug?
Oscar,
Yes, sir.
this is your chance, man.
Is
you
it
get
a-
the
is
first
it-
crack at this one.
Is it a fella?
It's a dude, so it's right in your wheelhouse. The great Alan Tudyk. Love him. You know two dicks.
One time in college.
One time. I don't know who that. I probably know who it is, but I can't.
Oh yeah, you're gonna find out who it is and go,
know.
oh yeah, that's who that is.
Oh my God! Why did I have to go first? I could have gotten hints from the other people.
That's true. Yeah, might not have helped.
All right, go ahead.
All right,
Clark.
we'll go to Clark.
I don't think this is right, but Rogue One, yes, that is not Solo. Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
Okay, Justin.
I'm gonna take a chance here because he's such a great voice actor and he's done so many great voices. Not that he was one of the few that didn't get his hands on that movie. I'm gonna say Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay.
He was fantastic in Wreck-It Ralph, so I'm going to say Wreck-It Ralph 2. Don't get me on your bullshit, Doug. I'm saying Wreck-It Ralph 2, and you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. Well, in your case, I'll make an exception and not ask for you to say Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Well,
Which
Ralph.
is what that one's
No,
called.
I don't want to slide by on the technique. It happens too much these days. I'm wrong.
Oh, so easy.
Oh,
so
that was-
generous.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on the wrong side of history.
You don't believe in participation trophies, do you?
No.
It's got to be a winner. Okay. Who's next? Where are we at, Oscar?
Oh, okay.
Wait, no, you. Yeah, he went first.
No,
He
I went
didn't
first.
say
Sorry.
anything. Yeah. All right, so we have Clark said Rogue One, and you said Wreck-It Ralph. All right. This is interesting. I was trying to trick someone into saying Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked because he's in that one.
Easy.
Yeah, he plays something called Simone. I don't know if it's a voice.
You know, I did not.
Maybe it's a
see.
voice of a lady chipmunk. Simone.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe. But anyway, that's his number 10.
Whoa.
So that would have yielded no points
done.
for anybody. But he was in a Chipmunks movie. Number 3, Transformers: Dark Side of the Moon, or Dark of the Moon, or whatever the fuck that was called. And
Did
then,
he do one of the robots?
huh?
He did a robot voice.
In Transformers, I guess.
He's a
I can't,
voiceover.
I can't
He does
picture him live
voices.
action in those. So yeah,
He's a voice guy.
maybe he was a car that turned into a thing.
He just went. He did that for all the trans.
Yeah. Number 2, you're on the right track with the animated thing, but he does a voice in Frozen.
Yes! Oh,
Fucking Frozen.
boy.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
boy.
Alan Tudyk's number 1 is Rogue One, a Star Wars story. And that's worth 3 points, which brings Clark to 4, but Justin has 5, so Justin is our winner!
Squeakquel pays off again.
Squeakquel. Who knew?
Squeakquel.
Who knew that would?
Yeah,
About time.
it really started to work in your favor, and I thought it was going to work against you, but you know I can't plan everything. But Dog Dave Afternoon, come get your prizes! Congratulations, right here. There you go, couple of bags, and nicely condensed. And yeah, he wants signatures on the poster too. Is there anything else we can do for you? You want a foot massage? Those will be easy to take off. Look at those fucking feet on that guy. Jesus Christ.
Who knew?
That was an amazing laugh. Who knew?
That means you haven't laughed once during the whole show.
Yeah, I finally got him by attacking his feet.
It's Tom Hulse from Amadeus.
It's like, if this guy doesn't talk about my feet, I'm not going to laugh at shit. There you go, Justin. Sign the Footman's poster. And while we're doing this, Clark, let's start with you. Roll out your plugs. What's
Yep.
happening? What's going
You
on?
can catch me on DC Daily with Sam the Ma'am Levine on DC Universe. And I'm in a movie called Satanic Panic coming from Fangoria that is out on September 6th. And Deathcember opposite horror icon Barbara Crampton in later this year.
Neat.
Thank you, Doug.
Thank you. Oscar is going to sign the
I'm on
stuff.
this thing called Mystery Iglesias just got picked up on Netflix.
Oh, Mr. Iglesias. Nice.
Picked up. He plays a teacher. I play the the vice principal who hates children. There's the tension, and the comedy comes out of that. Thank you.
Because he gets along okay with the kids.
He loves the kids.
He loves them, and
He's
you
got a
come
heart
in
of
and,
gold.
you're the
Yes.
bad guy.
I shouldn't be there. I shouldn't be working with children. I'm the bad guy. And there's no reason for me to be there. But yet I'm there. Yet I'm the vice principal.
Right, as most vice principals are. I've seen very few that seem to like working with children, except for the punishment part.
Well, Doug, I'm here to promote joy. I'm here to promote unbounding consciousness. I'm here to promote love in a world gone crazy. Just north of Wilshire Boulevard on Highland Avenue, everybody. It's the David Lynch Foundation. Catch the big fish. The world can be inside of you. We're all love. We're all consciousness. Come join our party. Also, I have a coffee now, and we're giving a little amount of that to charity. But please get the coffee. It's fantastic and roasted, and it gives me a little bit of coin to keep going around promoting this meditation. Fantastic.
And you're always thinking about when the divine message comes to you for Twin Peaks season 2. That's when it's going to happen.
Season 4, Douglas. You tried to trick me near the end. It's season 4 we'd be thinking about, and the signal's unclear, but I sure hope it can come soon.
You've already done 3 seasons? Well,
we did the first 2 years ago.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I'm a stickler.
You were right when you said I was not good at math. Yeah, and you are a stickler, and I love that about you, and I appreciate you being here. And
You should put David Harbour in the new season, right?
Oh, he's fantastic.
that
Yes.
guy's good. That guy's good. He came on the show once.
In Atlanta, right?
Don't know if it'll happen again. David Lynch, you know everything. Holy shit. There you go, Dave. There's your poster and your mug. Chuck it at him. Dink. And congratulations to you.
Congratulations, Dave.
Yeah, and Justin, Safe Spaces out sometime in the fall.
Sometime in the fall.
Yeah, and you got a movie playing at Fantastic Fest?
Yeah, you're going to be there?
I'll be there. I go every year.
Yeah,
Austin,
I can't wait.
Texas.
I love that festival.
I will
What's the-
also be
She'll be there.
there.
Clarke likes to go.
Reunion.
What's the movie called that's going to be
It's
playing
called
there?
the Wave.
And it's intense?
It's intense. It's kind of like a Lola Run, but without a woman. So you're going to love it, Oscar. Nice.
Finally,
man,
finally,
a white man.
finally, a white man
Finally.
running.
And podcast. Please listen to my podcast, Life is Short.
Life is Short podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast game. I will be at Good Nights in Raleigh, as I mentioned earlier, on August 24th, and I'm doing stand-up in Phoenix on August 31st, and Denver on September 1st. You guys know what to do to figure all that stuff out. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you, UCB Theater. Thank you, Clarke Wolfe, Oscar Nunez, David Lynch, Justin Long.
Thanks, Doug. Thanks, guys.
As always, positive